Okay, hello. My name is Vlad Tamenyuk, Unit 2, Computer Systems. Now I'm going to be installing the software side. This will be 8.1 that I'll be installing, Windows 8.1, and I'm just waiting for it to load up now. Okay. Okay. Now this screen is the beginning screen. It's going to give us a choice of what we want to install in terms of languages. Now we don't have a choice when it comes to the whole program because it only has United States, but we do have choice when it comes to the time and currency. We want it to be formatted as United Kingdoms, and it's going to be changed to United Kingdoms there automatically. Now we can proceed. Now we can start installing. Now we can wait a little while here just for the system to start up. It shouldn't take too long. All right, there we go. Now this is the license terms. Have a read through this. It is quite important things that you do need to read about. But I'm just going to go ahead and click accept and carry on. Now I already have Windows installed on my computer, so therefore I need to click on to the advanced area. Although regular users that do not have any OS installed at the moment, they will need to go through this section. Now, it's very similar to what happens, but this one is going to look slightly different. So let's see what happens. Now, this is my drive. I have 100 gigabytes of memory ready for it, and it's just telling me this is where it's going to install. Now, what happens is when I click next, it's going to take me on to the installation. Now, it's going to start out loading all the files, and this will take quite a few minutes. So I'm going to pause the recording at the moment, and once it's finished, I will continue recording. Okay, now we're back. Now you can see here we have, like I said, personalizability. You can personalize anything you want. You got pink, black, whatever what color suits your fancy. As this is the system that's going to be for a business, it's for Miss Henderson's business. We're going to keep it slightly more professional. Let's keep it gray, black. Let's keep it a bit more neutral, blue, and let's call it Miss Henderson's PC. Let's see if it accepts that. Yeah, it took that. All right, now this is some setting informations. You'll need to go through this again and just read it. Just make sure you're aware of what it wants you to know. Also you have an option here, which I just realized. You can customize some of the settings, or you can use the regular settings. Now I'm going to use the regular express settings just for the time being. Okay, so now that it's setting up the account, this should not be that long, so it should be quite quick. All right, now Windows 8.1 is almost all the programs run on a single Microsoft account, so you need one. Prior to this, I've made Miss Henderson a account. It will be Miss Henderson, and let me just sign into this. And just to note, you can get a Microsoft account almost on anything. These are done. I've made mine from Hotmail, so you can automatically get one, and it will register you on. If you don't have one, you can just straight away go on to that. And now it's going to call the number. I don't want to do this just right now. I'll do that a little later. It's just, again, that's security. It's just because everything is going to be connected to your um, personal life, so it's going to be suited around you. That's making you aware of the cloud. The cloud is a system that you can drop things in. It's like a external hard drive that you can constantly use. Not too much of a fuss right now. We've got the computer to be maximized around office use rather than portability. Okay, so here we are. This is Microsoft 8.1 installed, and after this we're going to be showing some more installation videos of the necessary antiviruses and things like that. This is going through a few more steps, installing some essential apps like Skype and Notepad and all the softwares that will use like disk cleaner and things like that. So again, a little bit more waiting, but we're pretty much on the last step of installing the OS. Um, and I will see you guys again when I'm going to be installing the antivirus software, and I'm also going to be installing the Microsoft Office suite, which is obviously a huge thing that Miss Henderson will be needing. Okay, okay, so till next time. Okay, hello there. And now I will be installing the antivirus software, sorry. You can open Internet Explorer or Chrome or whichever web browser you use and just go to Google. In Google, type in AVG. It's a free anti-software. There's plenty out there that you can use, but I prefer AVG, so that's what I'm going to install for today. So we're going to install, we're going to click free download here, and click one more time. It's going to ask us to download. Yep, we can run that. Don't need to save it, it's going to just take up extra space. Okay, it's going to promote. Now this is your little firewall, and it's asking you permission, saying, do you want it, to let this antivirus software to have access to your network? You want to say yes, obviously, because you know what you're downloading. It's not a virus. Okay, so this is AVG. Now it's going to prepare some files. It's going to take a couple of minutes, like it says. Just be patient. This is there you go. So you can again choose different languages to suit whatever language you speak. We speak English, so we're going to pick English and continue. Again, license agreement. You need to read through this to make sure that you know your rights and all the little nitbits. Click accept once you've done that. Now you get choice. You can pay a little extra and you can go for the full protection. I go for the basic protection because I generally don't go into any dodgy software, so therefore I don't need to have anything. So basic protection for now should do. Now, obviously, this is a free software, so it's going to give you a product key. If you do have a paid subscription, this is where you would have put your digits. I'm not sure how many digits there are there, but it will be a long digit. Okay, now again, it's going to ask you for custom installation or standard. I'm going to go for standard just because I don't really, mind. I'm not too fussed about what it installs because it's there to protect you. This is going to take a while. It shouldn't take too long, but for now, I'm just going to pause it until it goes to 100%. I'll be back in a second. Okay, and we're back. So this is completely installed now. Simple as that. It's going to ask you whether you want to basically send data to the AVG database, and it's going to improve their service a little bit. I'm going to tick yes, just because the better they are, the safer you get. And that's finished. And there you go. That's your AVG all set up and ready. It's going to update, it's going to check your system as it's first initially being installed. It's going to scan your system and ask itself, is this place safe? As it's a new system complete, it's going to be obviously safe. It's nothing being installed other than what I am installing currently. Okay, so that's how you install antiviruses onto your computer. Next, I will be doing Windows Office, and that will be followed quite shortly. Okay, guys, and I'm back. Now this is going to be me installing the Windows Office 13, and what you do is, if you have the disk, you should obviously insert it and double click it to make it run. Now, so what happens again? This licensing. This time not so long, but again, you need to read it, accept the terms, and continue. And you can customize it by adding in or taking away features that you do not or want to install. So, but I'm going to just install full installation, and once it's finished, it shouldn't take too long. Okay, so now it's now finished. We have a choice to continue online, which means it will ask to store all the information, share everything, all documents online. So maybe say, for example, you made a document, send it off to your boss or something. We don't need to do that just yet. So we're just going to close that window. Now that is completely finished. Let me just show you the apps. There we go. So you got Word here, you got Skype as new, you got PowerPoint, Outlook, OneNote, and everything should be working perfectly fine. If you just click on Word, for example, here it is, opens up. You got your blank document. You every time a new settings or a new time opens, a new person opens the Word document on a you know just newly installed computer, you would have this options. You can customize it. Here's a little video. Um, I won't go through this, so you can go through that in your own time. But I already seen that, so like I said, you have everything. Everything works perfectly fine. All the tabs, everything's there. Okay, so that. Let's save that. That is pretty much it. You have your AVG, you have your Word, you have the OS. Everything is now installed, and this computer is essentially ready for use. Thank you very much for watching. Take care.